Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is the Hebrew Jamaican Coolie, and don't forget, if you like my content, hit the like button, comment, rate, subscribe, and also don't forget to share the video. Now, last night I talked about who a simp is. Now I want to talk about who incels are. And I wanted to be honest about my observation about a lot of people that I believe are incels. Incels, if you don't know what incel is or who an incel is or what the word incel means, the word incel is short for involuntary celibacy. Where basically it's saying that people who basically don't want to be celibate, they're celibate because nobody wants to sleep with them or they can't find anybody to sleep with. That's what the word incel means. Now, to me, not to say a lot, not to say all of them, some passport bros are actually incels. Like I said before, I am not saying all, I am not saying a lot, but I am saying some. Some passport bros are incels. Now, why do I say this? Right? I'm going to break down why I say this, right? But first, again, we need to basically describe what an incel is. Incel are men who want to partake in sexual pleasure. You know, they want to sleep with women, they want to do their nasty, whatever it is, etc., 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 right? However, you know, women don't find them attractive and they're not getting the chance they want in order to sleep with women. So a lot of these men, they're quite angry about, you know, not being able to sleep with women, not being able to fulfill the fantasy of sleeping with women, right? Okay, now that we've cleared that up, let's talk about how some passport bros are actually incels. Now, when you have some passport bros in particular, and I've seen some of these videos, a lot of these men, they aren't attractive and they don't have what people call nowadays the swagger. They don't have pickup lines, they don't have like any machismo, they don't have anything like that in particular to be able to pick up on women, right? Some of them are straight up losers. I'm just being honest, right? I'm just being honest. And the reason why I say this is that, listen, I'm a passport bro. And I'll say it again, I'm a passport bro. I left Jamaica because of, you know, many circumstances, you know, especially with my business being destroyed and stuff like that. That was one of the main reasons why I left Jamaica. And I decided that, you know, maybe my wife is not in Jamaica because I'm not having luck with good relationships. And I said to myself, since America is a larger land, there will be a lot more women to basically pick from and find my wife. So said, so done. I came to America and I found my wife. You understand? Now, with a lot of passport bros, one of the main reasons why they're not getting any hit-ups or any women or anything like that is because really and truly, a lot of these guys, they don't live like a certain type of life that not even regular men would respect them. There's a lot of men, basically, they're still living in their parents' basement. There's a lot of men where they don't really try to uplift their life, and their life is total garbage. And I'm not, just listen to me, because I'm not dumping, I'm not punching down. I'm not punching down. The thing about it is that a lot of us we're living in a life that we don't want to live in, and we know a life that people not going to really respect us. And not to say that you should live your life to gain respect, but you shouldn't live your life allowing people to disrespect you. So a lot of men live a type of garbage life where they don't they live like they can barely take care of themselves. And I spoke about this already in a short. I said that it doesn't make any sense that when you can barely buy clothes, buy shoes, pay your own rent, you're struggling to pay rent, you're struggling to pay utilities, you're struggling for internet, you're struggling to just basically even just take care of yourself, period. But you want to get the most beautiful woman in the world. And then when that woman rejects you, basically because of the type of life that you're living, and she don't want that type of life, we shame women for and say that, oh, they don't want to build with a guy and stuff like that. That's not how building works. You can't build with somebody that don't have any ambition. As I said before, Jamaican terms, it don't make no sense. Then the thing that don't make no sense at all, yo. It don't make no rotted sense. You see me? You can't ask no woman, no decent woman, whether she's a Instagram thought or OnlyFans or whatever it is, and even if she's a righteous woman, you can't ask no decent woman for coming into your life and build with you, and you don't even start the foundation of building. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of clones. There's a lot of clowns out there pretending as if they want to build with a woman, but there's really and truly, they are clones. They are clones, and we have to call these men out. We have to call these men out. You have a lot of passport bros, them fly go over a country with Spirit. I've never taken Spirit Airlines. Even when I was coming to America and stuff, I tried to find the cheapest American Airlines because that was the one that I basically know. I've never bought a Spirit Airlines ticket in my life because I've heard the story about Spirit. I've never bought a Spirit Airlines ticket, right? Even my friends that come to visit me in America, they basically buy American Airlines or Delta or something another blue. I don't remember what name, right? But you brothers, you're clowns. How can you be going to another country where you know you're going to have to spend money? You know you're going to have to kind of show people that you kind of have some kind of funds. You understand? And you go over there and you basically do the bare minimum. Bare minimum. You do the bare minimum to try and get one of these. You think these women are stupid? Really and truly. Really and truly. Look at what's happening to a lot of these passport bros too. A lot of them are getting deleted when they go to these countries. A lot of them are getting deleted. Again, I don't want them to misunderstand the message. I don't want them to misunderstand the message. If you feel that your wife is not in America or not in any Western country, and you believe that the women that you claim are traditional are a better stock and breed of women for you, by all means, go where you feel that you will get the love and attention and affection that you deserve or that you desire. You understand what I'm saying? I am not against any man or any woman if they feel like they're going to go somewhere and find love. What I am against is whoredom. I am against unrighteousness. Because a lot of passport bros, they are unrighteous. They claim that, oh, these women are better than American women and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so where is your family? Where is your marriage? Where is your wife? A lot of them travel the globe and just sleep with women. So they create the same women that they complain about. High body count, entitlement, stuff like that. They go around and create these same kinds of women. There's nothing okay about what they do. That's not okay. That isn't okay, because you're messing it up for the average man in that country who is seeking a wife. You understand what I'm saying? You're not a considerate brother. Stop acting like you guys are righteous. You're not righteous. You're unrighteous. You're whoremongers and you're unrighteous. You understand? You're filth. A lot of you are filth. You understand? And the next thing is, passport bros is not anything new. Like I said before, same thing with Kevin Samuels. For years, us men have been saying the points and these things. We've been complaining about these things for years. Kevin Samuel didn't say anything new. Men have been saying it for you. We've been saying it for years about the behaviors of women. We've been saying it for years. The only difference is that Kevin Samuels had a platform that could reach other people and show men that other men really do think like that, and that they're not alone in their thought process of this type of thinking. He didn't do anything new. Passport bros is nothing new. Men have been traveling to countries for years, marrying different women for years. You understand what I'm saying? It's not anything. It's nothing. It's not anything new. It's nothing new. Right? So, to come back to the point, a lot of these passport bros, they're incels. They go to countries and they fulfill their sexual fantasy. They're not there to get married. Remember, incels means involuntary celibate. So when you're not involuntary celibate, y'all sleep with every Jane, Anne, Elizabeth, and Sharika you come across. You understand? So we always look at incels as, we need to look at incels as something that's unrighteous. You always have to look at their motives. What is their motives for not wanting to be an incel? And let me give some dating advice right now for somebody who has dated over 7 women. And I've gone out with a lot of women. I'm no expert, and what I do doesn't always work. It doesn't always work, but like I said before, rule of 10. Talk to 10 girls to get 1 good date. You understand? If a woman rejects you, get comfortable with being rejected. It's okay. It's okay to be rejected. And it's okay to reject their offer of friendship. You already have enough friends. You don't need any more. And that wasn't your goal. If you don't get what you want, why should she get what she wants? Do you understand? It's perfectly fine to reject her in that way as well. If a woman rejects you, just take it and move on to the next. I've learned from a very young age to accept rejection. I've been rejected by so many women, and I still get up and go talk to a lot of women regardless. You understand? I don't consider any woman out of my league. They're not. Because they breathe the same air and they drink the same water. Unless they do otherwise, unless they're pissing gold or shitting gold, then, they're nothing special to me. You understand? I can walk out in front of a bus, get hit, and pass away. Likewise, any woman can walk out in front of a bus, get hit, and pass away as well. There is nothing more special about a lot of these women than, than you are as a man. Do you understand? Learn to have worth. Learn to have value. And the dating world will get much better if you grasp that understanding that as a person you have worth and you have value. You understand? And that you must understand that not everybody that you like will like you. Not everybody that you like will like you. And that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Accept it. Accept it. I accept that there's a lot of people in this world that may not like me. I might not be their cup of tea. And that's fine. But they also understand that they might not be my cup of tea either. And that's life. Just take it and move on. Move on to the next. Just remember, there's always going to be a much more beautiful woman than the one that you probably even desire or seeking. This is the Hebrew Jamaican Coolie. That was my perspective on what incels are and their connection to some of the passport bros. Peace. I hope everybody have a happy Shabbat. Bye-bye.